Just had bah.
Yeah.
And that was all. It was gone. And I was like, just now. I tried to pass through the window, but they dragged me back like in no man's style. I went down straight up.
Get a video. Let's watch the video. Let's watch the video.
To me, I'm worth it.
So hi guys, it's been weeks since my first video, and then me that I promised you consistency. I promised to be consistent, so that's the reason why I'm making this video after my first vlog, which was my introduction video. And in case if this is the first video you're watching of me, please share, like, watch and comment. You can also check out my introduction video and watch it, like, and subscribe. That is actually what is going to give you information about what we're actually going to be doing on this channel. As I said, this channel is not just for only me, it is we channel. I'm going to be talking about my NYSC. God, NYSC. Well, I know lots of people have a lot of questions, and lots of people have been calling me to ask, oh, what was this, how was that, how was this? So I'm going to be sharing everything here so that everybody can actually, like, have an experience of what you're actually going to do at camp. So going to camp with all the pride, pack this, pack that. Although I'll have uploaded a video of that, but I lost it.
What?
I said in my first video, I'm an introvert. I like saying home. So okay, finally traveling, I felt wow, it's like an adventure. So they told me that I should carry flight. So, and I was like, no, that was fun in taking flight to a place that you've not been before. So I decided to go with the bus. So I went with Peace Mass Transcript from Ibadan here. So my brother and my mom followed me to the bus environment where I was going to book my ticket down for the next day. So on getting there, I met another guy who happened to say, oh, there were already 5 of them going to the same place where I was going. That was Enugu. I was meant to camp at Enugu. So, and 5 others that, so they are looking for it all together so that the bus can be complete 13 passengers. So when I came, I was like number 6 of the group. So then they added my name to it. I collected his number and everything. Then it was like I should not drop money, but I should come very early tomorrow. So I won't feel I was being scammed or anything. They were like, okay, I should not drop the money. That this next morning I should just come very early so that I'll be able to follow them and then we'll all be together. So I was all excited and happy that, oh, finally I was going to be on norms. I don't like sitting at the window side, but my number made me sit near the window side. I looked for somebody to exchange with, but I was like, there's no big deal. It will make it more fun and exciting. So I went with the bus. Yeah, at least I made new friends in the bus. So, and before the bus took off, my dad and my mom warned me because I just got my phone. It's not up to 2 weeks before I went to camp. No one, I was trusting. I had to go to camp with the phone. So the whole excitement going to start my TikTok. I was going to do vlog after everything. I already planned how the whole camp was going to look like. Removing the stress out of it. I already planned my camp. So we had stopovers. We had like 2 stopovers. There was a point when we were journeying and then we saw another NYSC bus catch fire. At that environment, we stood down to ask what the issue was and if there was any way we could help. But they said they already sent for another bus, so they were already coming. So we had to continue on our journey because our going was too far. And so when we got to Nigeria, I loved TV. I took out my phone, we made videos.
Hey, may nobody collect my phone, no. I go cry.
I'll show you downstairs.
Oh, it's so cute.
What did you do?
Then we can get down.
If you guys remember what I said in that video, I said, please nobody should steal my phone or I'm going to cry. And everybody was shouting at me, remove your phone, take your phone inside.
Great.
And appears to be obedient. But as per big girl has not listened. Well, I took it inside after some point. Remember we left Ibadan 7 in the morning. Was it 7 or 8? Between that period, child, when we left Ibadan. So it was already getting dark by the time we got to Onitsha, and there was hold up.
Onitsha swimming pool.
And the journey was going smooth. So I closed my window side so I could pick a call. By the time I was done with the call, I held my phone in my hand. I was trying to search for something else, maybe inside my bag, I don't know. What I heard from the window side was bah! Before I could struggle and turn, I just noticed somebody going under the trailer, and that was all. Well, I decided to pass through the window out. But my bumper was too bad to pass through the window. I don't know where that boldness came from. I just flew over everybody that was sitting next to me to the door. I opened the door and I ran out. Before I could move under, they held me back. Like, don't put us in trouble. I was like, this phone is not yet up to 3 weeks. I've never used it up to a month. I'm going to camp. What the fuck am I going to do in camp without a phone? Oh, that was my small phone. So this phone was with me. Like, obviously, so I took it, my main line was inside. So after I took my phone, the first person I called was my brother. Like, immediately I called my brother. Bro, this has happened. I'm coming home. My brother was like, which home? We're not expecting you to go to camp. I was like, how am I going to do weeks of camp without a phone? Our driver wanted to help me out. Our driver was shocked. Before I even got down, me, I've already got into distance. Immediately they collected my phone. Me, I don't sleep when I'm traveling. I don't. This one, I slept from Onitsha till we got to the park at Enugu. There was a park. We got to the park at Enugu. That's where they woke me up. My friend, like 3 of my friends that I knew were going to the same camp. They were already calling me. So by the time I took my phone, then I told her I just lost my phone. My friend was like, what the fuck? We have planned our TikTok. I've done this, I've done that. She was like, no problem. I'm waiting for you. Just be coming to camp. Don't think about anything. Don't do this. My brother had already said the same thing. Don't think. He said, how much is your money that you added to the phone? Like, I want to be crying. You want to be coming home. But I provided that one. We provided another one. So, all of that, I just decided to sleep it over. Let me act like, oh, it's a movie. The person is going to bring my phone back. When we got to the car park, those children told me to cruise. So they were like, oh, so I won't feel all bored and everything. Yeah, we played truth or dare game. Wow, they were amazing set of people. They were really amazing. They made me feel the fact like, oh, my phone was not in my hand. But each time I keep saying my power bank, my charger, my AirPod, those things reminded me, oh, he was at the phone. Then somebody promised to give me his other phone. He said me that he's not going to be needing it like that. He left the park in the morning like around 5. So I slept from the park till we got to Enugu, where we're going to camp. I can't really remember the name of the camp itself. The fact that my white already changed color before we even got to the park, because I was putting on a white. It changed color completely.
I had to collect that white.
So when we got there,
then we went for registration and our friends and
borrowed my friend's phone so my brother could send my call up letter and some other stuffs to her so I could go and print it out. We spent like a whole day and a half before we got there. So I was blaming myself. I should have just carried my flight, JJ. But no, adventure to Kosimilori. So anyways, the whole processing, we did what's that thing? Coffee tests. She already collected a room for me, so we went to the room, sympathize your food. The plan was for me to serve in Ibadan on a norms, but the issue and the mistake I made was I didn't have a shore plug. my plug was not sure. It was under, oh, do it like this, do it like this. I was meant to use my brother's plug. My mommy said, oh, they had an older person, so we should use his own plug. Unfortunately, this plug didn't work out, so I had to go to Enugu. So, if you want to register for NYC, 1, register early. Register early. Immediately you are mobilized, register. Once you register, find a sure plug. Make sure your plug is sure, lest you be disappointed. Looking for a plug though, I have a sure plug. The person that